Go live. Fart attack. Oh, yeah.
Take it home,
See who shows up, but don't worry about who shows up and just get going with it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got my little timer. I want to try and get in the habit. That's what I did last time. I've got it set for 25 minutes, but I have to make sure that I press it twice. I've only been pressing it once. Oh, yeah. Some good stuff today on the internet. What was it? Can't think of it right now. I'm coming to you preloaded. Some good Catfish Jones stuff. Oh, a new old blues song. Remind me to play the old blues song later. He's on my playlist. I already put that one on my playlist. And Joy Fold has a song. I think I already had that on the playlist and played it too. I'm trying to just keep, once I get to the end of it, mix it up and keep adding stuff to the end. That's what I have been doing. What am I going to do today? I've been thinking of all kinds of stuff, and I know that if I don't do something, I'll feel bad about it. And the longer I go without doing something, the worse I'll feel. But what was I doing yesterday? Oh yeah, the rough and the smooth with the hardboard. And I was experimenting, trying to decide whether to use the rough side or the smooth side. And I'm wondering about this camera too. Let me just go ahead and go over to the painting room. I've been kind of adjusting this because everybody seems to like this. Hey Tom. Hey Phil. Oh man, I saw your thing. I was watching your video. Your your cozies or your koozies? Those were cool, and with the yeah, I checked those out. I don't know if I recognize Tom. Hey Tom, welcome to the stream. What am I gonna do? I'm still trying to decide exactly the format of the show and stuff. But my buddy was here this weekend. Two old stoners ride again. And this is a clip playing in the background right here. As soon as this clip is over, yeah, I got some recordings, and most of this stuff was like unrehearsed. I had like 4 hours with them Friday night, and then Sunday we sat around and just kind of doodled and noodled. Okay, so what I'm oh okay, yes. So let me hold these up close to the camera. These are small stuff. I went to this because I did those couple of big ones. I'm going to do a big one tonight, but I don't know if you can tell the difference between the smooth one and the rough one. But I've been talking about how back in the day when I used to use hardboard, this is just hardboard. You can get it cheap. You can get a 24 by 48 inch piece for $4.50, and you can get them to cut it up. You just make sure that when they cut them up, they cut them square, because they just, luckily I did big ones. I've got 3 of these big ones, but I didn't really want to go this big because if anybody wants this stuff, the small 4x8, I wanted them to buy me the 4x8 size. I got a bunch of 4x8 stretched canvas. I'm really going to do these next, but right now, yesterday I was doing a little study on this stuff, trying to decide what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do them on the rough side, but I think what happened, that was a little me and Craig just that was just an instrumental of Drift Away, was it? Yeah, I'm just gonna pop down on my regular little playlist. But Old Blue Wind put out a new song today that's my favorite that I've heard come from him in all the time I've been watching this stuff. Okay. So I like the smooth one better. The little details come out. This has a neat texture, but I'm assuming that the reason I was thinking that was so cool is because the one painting that I did way back in the day on the rough side of it was this painting of some, oh, I should, this almost needs a little sanding on it, but I'm going to paint on the smooth one, and I'm going to try and paint a larger version of those, because these were kind of like a little study. I did realize that some of the problem I've been having, I can't see the chat anymore. Let me get back over to the chat. There we go. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? Thank you for coming by. So naturally, this size, the dimensions is way off, and I hope he got this one square enough to where it will fit into a frame if it happens to be something worth keeping. But let me see. Oh, I know what I can do. I can kind of leave it as reference right there. It's going to be totally different. I'm just going to use that basic idea. See how quick I can do it. Right on. You've been putting out some interesting stuff. Okay. What am I going to do? Okay. That one is basically just kind of a orange sky. Let me see if I can do this. Am I close? Does the camera need to go up a little bit? Let me double check to make sure. And actually, when I go to the 4x8, I'm going to go back to the top-down look for those, because this is too far. You can't really see what I'm doing. So I wanted to make a nice orange is what I'm looking to do. So I'll get, what is this? Here's a, I'm going to make it out of the medium, yellow, and what's this? Scarlet. I've got scarlet and crimson. Scarlet and crimson. Oh, and the other thing that I was realizing, because I've been watching these guys doing this abstract stuff, I'm being really stingy with my paint. I think that is my big problem. Oh, you know what I want to do for you, Phil? I've been thinking about this too, because like I keep saying, I got to quit talking and start painting. But I can talk and paint at the same time. Here, let me squirt a bunch of this red there. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting. I want to do this like those guys do, where they just like squirt the paint all over their palette and then just go for it. Because I'm trying to go for the abstract feel. Oh, but that right there could be a big mistake. Oh, yeah, and I got these little tubes. The guys that I've been watching have these giant tubes, and they put plenty of paint out there. I go to think that I'm going to get the same results by just putting little dots of paint out here, and I won't. But I've just been having a blast watching this guy doing stuff with his palette knife. Now, oh, what was the other thing he does? I got too much stuff going, so here's some palette knives. And I want to try and make this into like an orange sky, mostly. This thing's got some hot bumps on it. There's enough. Okay, let's see what happens here. I hope I can make orange. That's what I'm hoping to do. Red and yellow make orange. Oh! I actually put enough yellow out there to make it do something cool. Oh, and look, You lift it up. I got a big old wad of it there. Oh, let me grab my palette over here. I might be able to. What's? Uh-oh. Can I have some wet paint there? Here we go. Here we go. That was cool. Let's see what happened. I got a big old wad of red on the end there. Let me do this. Nice yellow going there. I'm just trying to have fun. That's what it's all about. You don't have to be good or anything. Just have fun with your art. Okay. And let me get. Here's these tubes of stuff. And this is acrylic, so it's gonna dry. Let me get a bunch of my magic white out here. I think I'm gonna be able to make a really cool orange sky up there if I don't screw it up too much. I already got too much of that red down into the yellow. I'll squirt a bunch of my magic white out here. This is what I call magic white. It's just Liquitex, but it's like real wet. Rather than add water to this acrylic paint, I just kind of mix this white into it. What brush do I want to use? Oh, this is a big palette. I can actually use a nice. Let me try this 2.5 inch. Oh, I almost forgot I was holding that in my hand. I almost dropped that. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. This is drying super fast. Way too fast. Let me just mix this in it. Oh yeah, it's doing the same thing that it did yesterday. Goes into this kind of a dull orange. I don't like that orange. Oh yeah, the hardboard is just like drying this out super fast. Let me just do kind of a. I was trying to do Bob Ross technique with acrylics, and I kept forgetting that he's doing oil. Let me add some more white. I'm just going to keep going back and forth with this white here, I think. Try and weten this up a little bit. Where's my yellow? Where's my yellow? I need to put the big squirty yellow on here, I think. Hey, Margie. Hey, Mark. Oh, Mark, this is my challenge. I was thinking about this. I haven't mentioned it yet, but if you're here, I know you're here and you're listening. Rant Jams is doing his, I'm not really into like doing it sort of a drama thing, but how about like a Halloween or drama-based painting? And then you can do that well in advance. I'm going to try and think of a good Halloween-based thing. Well, I probably shouldn't have mixed it on this blade here. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do with that. I'm going to scrape this yellow back off here. And I need some more red up here. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I need more of this red. Oh, let me scrape off this red here. Throw some red up here. There we go. It's nice and wet. I'm going to get a bigger brush. This is a 2-inch. It's just a 2-inch paintbrush. So let me try this. I want it really red up here at the top. Oh yeah, that's thick. Maybe I should wet it down. I got a little bit of water here. Got myself. This is basically what I'm using. It's got a little bit of water in there, and I just give it that little slap in the sides of the can, like Bob Ross does with his oil on the side of his easel. How about if I just do some water, just kind of dampen the brush up? Oh yeah, that kind of works pretty good too. Oh, and I was also thinking, your what was it you're painting? The Majestic? Is that what you call your one with the lamp and the tree? Because that was kind of what I was working on, something along those lines. I know I'm definitely getting the sense. Oh yeah, I like that. That was cool. Let's see, probably too much white on this. Let's see what this does. I like the little cross and back. That puts some really neat little texture on there. Little abstract red sky. Add a little more white. Ooh, and leave a little bit of white tufts. Oh, how does he do his cloud? Oh, I don't want to. Oh, that's right. I don't want to get all sidetracked from what I kind of had in mind. I want to get a nice. I'm going to need a bunch of orange. It looks like I'm going to have to buy myself some paint. Hey, Math Pig, what's up, dude? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I saw you over in God's. That's right. That's where we met. It was in God's channel. That one. Oh, that's maybe this will. Maybe let's see. Let me see if I can take this yellow and. Oh yeah, I kind of already blew it with the red, so the red and the orange. I'm just gonna leave that like that. And next time I actually do one of these big canvases, I think I'm gonna draw on it first, because I definitely had this sense of wanting to draw on this. Okay, that didn't work like I thought it was going to, but that's okay. Oh, look, there's still a big old wad of yellow on there. Let's see. Now, not doing what I want it to do. Let me try this again. Use some magic white. Some magic white on here. See if the magic white will bring it back to life. Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday when I did the magic white, it almost started dripping. And that was when Matt was saying that, talking about some of his stuff that he had done, that and the other thing, look at me. I can't even finish a sentence without, going into another train of thought. If you guys are wondering who this is that you're listening to, that's Inez Adams. She's in Spain or somewhere. Every once in a while she puts out something new. She is, I really like this song. And back when I was doing my little variety show thing, she showed up. Actually, this thing is kind of coming out kind of orangey. It's kind of cool. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm experimenting as much remembering how to do stuff as learning how to do it. Because, I kind of been doing this kind of crap forever. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Not what I really had in mind. Let's see. I bet this, if I do this blade, maybe I should let it harden up a little. Oh, that's what I realized a minute ago. Because I wanted to do a tree thing. And I need to do this before it gets too far along. Let's see. I think, because I got to thinking that instead of putting paint on it like I'd been saying, something like that is what I need to do. But Oh, I almost dropped it. Pulled it over. Since it's acrylic paint, I can't quite do it like that because it dries too fast. But that's basically kind of what I'm looking for, is a tree kind of like that. And since this one is wider than the other one was, I wanted to have like a branch that came down in here too. And I was also thinking of like a knot in it.
It was mysterious the way he disappeared, but I must have been delirious.
Kind of messed up the cool little texture that was on there from the brush. So I got this other little palette knife. This one might use it. I just let it dry and put a. What do I got here? That stuff's starting to dry enough. I didn't get enough orange in there. Let's see. Let me see. I just think this will get. I wanted some wisp coming in there. Oh, here we go. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. It's dry enough. I can put some of this yellow on there and put some cool little yellow streaks. There we go. Try some yellow streaks. Oh yeah, that's making it look more orangey like I wanted it to.
It must get so lonely, always being right, never letting your feelings.
All right, now I need to get like the bottom. I need to do, how long have I gone? 22 minutes? Okay, cool. Let's see, what color do I want to put down here? Here's my paint. Let's see. Oh, I know what I want to do. Has this one been opened yet? Probably not. Oh, do I have any of the old this color? Nope, I'm all out of this color. Oh, good, I have opened it. Some yellow ochre. That's what I'm going to do. Put some yellow ochre down here. And what else? Some yellow ochre. And what's this? Burnt sienna. I've got some old burnt sienna here. That's burnt sienna. Just burnt umber. That's burnt sienna. This is. Well, this is what I'm going to use. Whatever this is. Oh, and I think I should. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm going to use for this. That's all of that. Let's see if I can make one of these knives work for me. Should I use this dirty one? Oh, that's right. I didn't get a rag for my today. I got another one. Try that. No, that one. I keep thinking this is the one that I want to do it with, but it's not working the way that I thought it would. That was working more. That's kind of cool. Kind of like what's happening there with that. Up. There's my timer. Gotta finish it up. Let me stop it. But it's my own little rule. I can break my own rules anytime I want. So it's been 25 minutes. Can I finish this in 5 minutes? Probably not. Do I have any more of that paint? No, I don't. I need some more of it here on this blade so I can make this branch. Funky little branch over here. Into that paint. I'm gonna have to get some big tubes of paint. All these people that I'm watching, that's my big problem, is that I'm just too stingy with my paint. Okay. And let me pull out this. What's this? Is it open? Hope it's open. Nope, it's not. Oh, I probably need to do this real quick. I know what I'll do. Let me just pull out a brush. I just use this dirty brush. Get myself a nice little base. I have some more red. Here, this is what I'll do. I'm going to put some of this. This is my dirty brush. Here's a dirty brush. Oh, I've only got 2 brushes in it so far. Oh no, there's that white one too. Let me see. What is this brush going to do? This dirty brush. You got another dirty brush. Let me just go ahead and kind of bring it down into here and smear this stuff around and make it kind of funky and ugly. Smoothing the paint up a little bit. Make a little lump out there of some sort. What does it need? What does it need? What does it need? It needs a dark color. It needs a dark color back there. Probably use black. Black would be probably fine. Let me drag some stuff down here. That's what I'll do. I'll just move some of that. It's brown. It's more
Guess you
brown.
could say it all started the day I was born. Dear God, not Earth again. Haven't we been here before? I opened my eyes to faces looking at me. I could only scream at first, and then
I wanted a dark color. That's, oh, probably got something dark in here. Whatever this is. Whatever this is, I'm going to put it on here. Let's see, what brush? What brush? Let's see what... Oh, this is a new brush. I've never used this one. Or should I do that? Wait a minute. first thing I want to do is I want to smooth it down here. I need a good bottom to this thing.
I'm smiling behind lipstick, praying nobody knows, trying to hide from the faces looking at me, wondering where I'm from. They don't seem my kind around here. I'm starting to think I'm the only one, 'cause every time I open my mouth, people don't like.
Oh, that'll look good there. Check this out. Let me see if I can make this do some cool stuff.
Somebody we really can't stand. I don't feel like I belong here. I don't think I'm gonna fit in. I'm an alien. I've always tripped over my feet. Everyone said you go into it. I've always
What I got going on here?
tripped over my words.
How far overtime am I? 1 minute and 19 seconds. Not bad. Like there's any real thing going on here. That kind of. I bet some of that. Oh man, that got kind of nasty right there for a second. You can always put some dark in Need some more. Oh, I used up all that color. Okay, let me just more of it. Move some of it from here to over here. Can I do that? Maybe a knife. Maybe one of these little palette knives. I can do some. Not that one. Oh, I know what. I know what. This little fan brush I got that I used for the first time yesterday. After I washed it, it like split out. Let's see what this does. Oh, is that what was my reference for that? Okay. Try a little bit of this. Some more of this shit.
He takes a hit as he thinks about his life. The heroin gets him by. He's got so many memories to kill. The cliff doesn't look so high. He hates himself, so he tries to rationalize his life. He thinks the world is unkind.
Kind of interesting.
He only
Kind of want to have mine. Okay, so I need to finish this off somehow. What did I do last time? Oh, last night? Okay. I'm just gonna. What color do I got? Let me squirt some more yellow on here. Oh yeah. Differences in the yellow shit, didn't I?
She's got a family she loves at home. She tucks her kids in at night. She tells her husband she loves him.
Oh yeah, awesome. That's kind of cool. I kind of like what that's doing. It's making some interesting little textures.
Feels cold and excited at the same time. How did it come to this life?
I don't know what's going on over there. I figured out what that is. Oh, I think I know what I can do here.
Now she breaks her
Put some of this yellow.
She'll heal in time.
Whoa!
thinking they're married. Two kids in a death embrace. Only one can survive. We never find out what happened that day.
Oh, and what is it that I always do? Throw a little splatter in it. Always, hey, K-Dog, what's up, man? Right on. I'm just painting on, you can get this stuff really cheap, K-Dog. I'm painting on, it's a hardboard panels. You can get a 64, and you can get them to cut it into pieces. You just have to make sure that you're there watching them on top of it so that they don't, so that they cut it square. They ruined a whole sheet of me. And as the guy was cutting it, I knew he didn't know what he was doing, but I kind of felt sorry for the kid. Let's see, let me splatter on here with it first, because I like splattering stuff, but I have a tendency to go overboard.
Like waves, it comes and goes, but one artificial drain for this natural push and pull occurs.
I like the way the little splatters and stuff look. They look kind of like rocks and stuff.
Perfection that does not exist at all. Self-doubt and desire to please minds I don't even.
And that's where I like it the most, down here at the bottom on this, because it's kind of pretty indistinct going on down here. And what did I do before? I like drug,
reality, it's me overthinking every frame
kind of
tone,
just like,
myself down.
here it is, this brush will probably do it, just this dirty brush here. I just kind of drug it across here to try and make it, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I'm done. Oh no, the moon. The moon, oh yeah, that's what. I wanted to wait for the moon to dry up a little bit to see if it's not as dry as I wanted it to be, but it's not the way that I want it to look. And I feel like I need more shadows in this tree thing too. Maybe I'll keep working and pull out some black. Is this black? No, this is titanium white. God, I got my hands full over here too, don't I? With all these brushes and stuff. That lid on. Got lids all over the place. Is it done? It doesn't feel done. It doesn't feel done. Feels like I need black. Is this black? Well, one way to find out. It's dark. Whatever it is, it's dark. And let me something about this thing that I did not like. Know how to fix it. Probably with my fingers. Yep, I'm gonna have to go get me some more paint.
Creativity is a ripple. Its energy is an ever-expanding ring of inspirational echo, a flow that never dries no matter how seemingly hollow I may feel inside. My perceived emptiness derives from fatigued sighs, self-critique true, but mostly insecure cries of not opening my eyes to everything there is outside. My flow is not only mine. I'm a part of this world drifting in a sea that sways strong yet smooth with a million and more creative souls, including you. Our stories forever collide and merge into a single wave, revealing
Can't
within
seem
the
to
two
get
a
that
window to new ideas,
looking
flawless and
like
beautiful
anything.
all the way through.
About this. Well, I'm just gonna call that. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. I can just keep poking around it, and these are all just like exercises, just trying to figure out what's going on. Oh wow, that's a trip. When I look at it on the screen there, it looks like a big hand reaching out for that thing, whatever it is. Doesn't it look like a hand reaching for that thing? Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Uh, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and do it at 5 at this same time, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday nights, Blind Views has his show. Not always, but Thursdays, Fridays, so at least 3 days a week. I want to try and do this every day, though. And I'm probably going to go ahead and start working on these 4x8s. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I try and have a plan, but I don't really have a plan. Thank you guys for showing up. And you can tell I wish I could interact with you guys a little bit more, but that's the other thing too. When I'm turned away from the screen, especially when I get all lost in it, it just goes it goes somewhere. And I learned stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of little different things I did in that came out cool. It's a matter of just doing it all the time. Good night, guys. I could sit here and babble all night long, and I don't want to do that. Good night. I'll see you guys somewhere on the internet, I'm sure.